Hello everybody, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm Danny and I'm here with my mod, Katie.
Hello.
And we are getting ready to continue Rise from the Ashes, and as usual, we are sugar and spice and nothing at all nice. And if you're tired of the tagline, too bad. You can blame my chat and my own stupid brain for coming up with it, and then my chat for enabling it. So, yep. That's just what happens when Katie and I get together. So, we just finished our first day in court. Angel took up a lot of it. The chief of police showed up. Jolly man. Miles is not having a good time.
No.
My Emma voice continues to be inconsistent. I accidentally lapse into Maya. So Emma will pretty much just be my speaking voice because Maya is just higher pitched and Emma will just kind of be more of my speaking voice. Maybe just a slightly a bit higher, but I keep accidentally lapsing into Maya. So yeah, I'm aware of that. But we are not professionals, so. Also, once again, shout out to my mod, who is like a tenor, I think, and is trying to be a baritone, so I think that's excellent. Trying to go for a baritone. I think that's amazing. So. I didn't take choir, I took band, so I'm sorry if I'm mislabeling that. Anyway, let's go. Now we're on investigation day 2.
Yeah.
I can use my controller. And since I am taking a break from Arceus, because I accidentally burned myself out just by playing it too much, I should not have, as many problems with the controller. The Switch controller just fucks my whole brain around. I don't know why. That's just something in my head. Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused.
Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death at 5 p.m. on the 21st, after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room.
What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least.
Alright, let's do it.
Glad she's in good spirits. I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this one.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Look, we're in this together, right? It's not like you're using me as a replacement, right?
What?
Yeah. I'll prove that these thick rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us. I know he's not using Emma as a replacement. He just keeps making comments to himself about like, I'm alone on this, and I'm like, you have this scientific genius right next to you. You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Yeah, it's only a victim who was killed in the evidence room. No biggie.
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. That oil drum, was it empty?
Oh, God damn it!
Ah, she still shows up today.
Oh, yeah, she does. Okay, it's not what I thought it was. The oil drum, kicked over by the chief prosecutor, was brimming with water.
No, it was not like the sex cat thing again.
I didn't want to have to do that for a third time.
My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never!
Even though she says they really don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all. It's just, we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Big words for a high school student.
Hey, I don't know everything, but I do know some things.
Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not. The water in the oil drum washed it all away.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid.
Luminol?
Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't the police already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses.
Huh? You had an extra pair of those things?
I have never seen fan art of Nick or Miles, because they both do this stuff with Emma, wear these glasses, and I really want to.
Oh, I have.
Ah, next time you find it, send it to me.
I will.
Because I think it's so adorable. To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? You just, you know, make sure the nozzle's set and spray it on. Like a Windex bottle. Okay, let's find us some bloodstains. So obviously we're gonna spray where the body was.
I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a bloodstain?
It's so... Ugh.
Emma, you're shaking.
It's just... This is my first time seeing real blood.
Scientific investigation in action.
Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a bloodstain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course.
What's odd about this? Scientifically.
Well, he was stabbed. Yeah, I was gonna say he was stabbed here, so that's not anything. But the amount of blood, if he was stabbed, there should be a lot more.
Oh, yeah. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood?
I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe.
It is pretty strange. They fought here. There'd have to be more blood than just this.
Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find a blood stain, okay? See? I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too.
I saved up my allowance to buy that. Luminol testing fluid, solution used for scientific investigation. Find blood traces, spray to use. Received from a very proud-looking Emma Skye. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
Then let's drag out that the hidden evidence out into the light of day.
Yeah. It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it?
Guess I should give this spray on anything suspicious. Huh. I wonder how that fluid of yours will react to a nice deli box.
Miss Starr.
You only trust your eyes? Not bad, you two. This day-old deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead. That kind of led. Wow, I can't fucking talk. That kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering.
Mr. Wright, are you still getting tongue-tied around her?
No, I think I'm just tired.
Oh. Okay.
It's been a hell of a day so far.
I mean, yeah, the trial was pretty rough.
You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but... No, it's okay. It was my fault.
Oh, we know.
I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that it wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry.
Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable.
Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what?
So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star?
Yes, it was a very long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, they were when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They blabbed like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too.
Sometimes?
Emma, don't provoke her. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day, I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long, they called me the cough-up queen.
Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches.
Emma! And you were let go? Fired?
I'm just speaking scientifically.
Oh, I'm scared of her.
Well, she's accusing my sister of murder and being mean to Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah. I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if those prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean...
Alright. Let's start presenting some shit to her. Look at my badge.
That looks like a petrified piece of provolone. Uh-huh? It's not. It's my attorney's badge. I think a petrified piece of provolone would fetch more on the open market. Look, my badge isn't up for sale. Not yet, at least.
Mr. Wright, you ever get the sense of deja vu?
All the time.
Oh yeah, quick thing. You actually, I booted up AA5 and 6. You cannot, check over Nick's badge.
Aww.
Mm-hmm.
Sad days.
I don't know. I wanted to check, and that's like killing me inside. But nope, you can't check. Let's see. What do you think about this?
The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note, Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know.
Really?
That knife was evidence from that case, a murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected. SL9 isn't over, not yet.
Also, that's no joke. Like a switchblade?
Oh yeah.
That's no joke. Are they legal in our state? I don't remember. I believe they are.
I believe so. I don't remember.
To the Google. What are you sighing for?
I like how that was the as soon as I started typing is a switch, it just popped completely up. Yes, they are legal.
Yeah. They are, yeah, and good thing. I was like, because I have one. A bona fide Italian toothpick. Not like cheap stuff. Nor butterfly knives. Blade has to be shorter than 3 inches. Given all of the crazy headlines, no offense to your state, but given all the crazy headlines that, like, we constantly see coming out of your state, I don't really blame them. Offend the fuck out of this state. Please. Yeah, that's right. And before anybody starts getting in my shit, I was given the switchblade after it was legally, after they legally allowed spring-assisted blades. After they legally allowed it in my state. I received it afterwards. I did not receive it beforehand illegally. I don't do that shit. I'm that old Looney Tunes gif of Bugs Bunny cutting my state off the US and kicking it away.
Nice. Do you think you could tell us more about this SL9 incident?
So that's what we needed to present to get more info. But let's ask her about this damn shoe and this damn photo.
If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room.
No, you couldn't have!
But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime.
Oh, okay. I thought she was saying, like, I possibly could have taken that photo from the, okay, I get what she was saying.
Jesus, you're just jumping at any chance to be just a dog on her.
No, think about how she said that versus how she acted in court. Like, it sounded like she was saying, it's a possibility I took that from the other side of the fence, or it's a possibility I took it in the guard room. But now she's saying, like, but I got flustered and wasted time running to the scene of the crime when I could have just taken it from an above angle. But, like, my first thought, just what my brain went to was, well, I mean, I could have taken that from this, because how she was acting in court gives me every reason to think that. It does.
I just want a dog on her.
I do not. I genuinely, real talk, I genuinely want to like Angel. I do. I genuinely want to like Angel. Every time I play this case, I'm like, maybe this is the time I find something that I really like about her. And it's not enough to override everything I don't like about her. I desperately do want to like her. But yeah, I think that happened before your line.
Oh yeah. I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes.
In other words, 5 minutes after the crime?
Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were.
The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Starr. You lying was the problem.
Listen, little girl. I had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time? Could you take a look at this? You. Yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. You can look at it.
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get a rich flavor like this.
We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing.
I knew it! So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite.
The only thing I'm smelling here is a waste of time.
Hey, Miss Star, do you ever get the sense of deja vu?
What are you talking about?
Aww.
I don't think she's in on the gag, Emma. I'm sorry.
But we've had this exact conversation.
I know. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable.
Disposable? To who?
2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence.
So, they didn't solve it?
On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of sorts. Made-up evidence.
What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence?
The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved in the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job.
And you were one of those?
Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be? Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall.
And instead of Detective Goodman, he is now Sergeant Goodman.
Mm-hmm. Well, you could still have the rank of sergeant as a detective. But
Oh, can you?
yes,
Okay.
there's different rankings, and yeah, it's just different division.
I did not know that.
Now you know.
Yes, I learned a thing. I was today years old.
As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle.
Also, usually in AA, they're just like, either you're a detective or you're not.
Yeah. Jake was particularly determined.
Can I just pause and say I love this CG?
Same. And then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he wasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There was another side to the case, a hidden side that we weren't. That's what we're after now. And no one up to their and no one up in their fancy offices can stop us.
Wait, those lunches you sell.
There's only one reason I come to sell lunchboxes in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends, that can help me investigate.
The Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have, anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we found new evidence.
There has to be a connection.
So, rookie,
What?
it seems like you're serious about investigating this case.
Yes.
Then you should take this.
A Salisbury steak lunch?
I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat.
Steak lunch received from Miss Starr. Excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood. Well, thank you for telling me exactly who it's supposed to go to. Steak lunch received from Miss Starr.
I mean, it does look pretty good.
Yeah, fair enough. Especially in a bento like that. Miss Starr? Officer Marshall, is he your... are you his... Are you going out?
Why do you want to know? Are you interested?
I'm 15!
I'm talking about in him, not me.
It still stands, he's
Yeah, he's not gonna go after you.
33! I wasn't... No!
There are plenty of people who have crushes on older people.
No,
It's fine.
no, 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 no,
To make a great pair.
no, 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 Mr. Wright, shut up!
I'm just gonna go stand over here.
There's something with you too, Mr. Wright, and I'm gonna figure out what it is.
Good luck.
I like Mr. Edgeworth.
You just proved your point about liking people who are older.
Yeah, but he's not that much older like Officer Marshall is.
Oh, okay, whatever you say, Emma.
Shut up! It's okay, Emma. I had crushes on... I have crushes on dudes like... fucking... nearly twice my age. Pretty much twice my age.
I mean, same, so...
RDJ ages like fine wine. It's alright. I was just wondering what happened to him. You weirdo. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too, back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now he's so cold.
Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that.
I don't buy that for a second.
Yeah, I don't know if that's you or Nick, but I honestly do kind of ship Angel and Jake.
I mean, that was Nick, but I mean, I agree.
I see. Thank you. And for the record, I like Jake a lot, so I'm not like, oh, shove the two people together that I don't like, duh. No. I think that they actually have, like, good chemistry and stuff.
Officer Jake Marshall,
Alright, that's everything we needed from Angel.
Yep, now we need to go up to an office, because fun stuff.
Yep. Let's go visit Mr. Edgeworth. See if he's doing okay after the trial. What? That was really quick.
What? I just want to make sure he's okay.
Alright.
Anyway.
This case is Emma slowly sussing out Nick. Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday.
And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here.
I'm sure he's off doing important investigations.
I hope that's what he's doing.
Huh?
I guess we'll have to come back.
So, we're here for a reason. Wait, how do you use this? Because you can use it here. Seeing that rolling ladder just makes me think of Beauty and the Beast. Same. You
I
can
don't remember.
you can use it here. Oh my god, she would. She would, and Miles is like, get down. I feel sick. Hang
Well,
on.
I think you have to like press. It said press enter instead of like whatever to use it. So
Right, but I don't know what enter, like, enter is usually like anything. So
I'll just go to it and press enter and see if that works.
okay, that's what that is. Hang on, let me just press buttons. Okay. Oh, the right trigger also brings up the court record. That's interesting. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I guess I will just press enter.
Oh, I
it's
mean,
in.
go to court record, press go to that and press enter.
Oh. Oh, why spray? Fucking idiot. I'm just looking off to the side now, like in that I'm a fucking moron moment. Alright. God damn it. There's a little Easter egg here. What? It looks like some blood stripped down here.
Judging by the amount, my guess is it's from a nosebleed.
A nosebleed, huh? Maybe in his wrath, Mr. Edgeworth slapped someone for their incompetence.
Why does Detective Gumshoe's face come to mind? Edward's got nosebleeds?
Yeah, that's really what I wanted to point out here was, yeah, he's not smacking Gumshoe around, but, he's so stressed, he's getting stress nosebleeds. So, Miles is just in a great place right now.
It's even busier here today than it was yesterday.
The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring.
I'd suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all.
So, the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk, here it is.
She's like a kid in an amusement park.
Ooh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Demon. The Blue Badger's still writhing around today. This is all for my mod's sake.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department's been dancing around like crazy since yesterday.
Fucking demon. Can I take out his batteries?
No!
I just can't help but feel he's going to do something naughty.
Let him dance.
Let's go to the criminal affairs department.
Okay. Wow, why did I get so entranced in the badger?
Yeah, that's why I pulled you in here.
Wow. Everyone looks deadly serious here.
Yeah, even with that guy with the lollipop.
Boy.
Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department.
Yeah, the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot.
Chat, taking the batteries out won't stop him. Happy face. No, it won't. Ugh. It makes my head hurt.
Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department's crime scene.
Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. Thank you. But don't mess up or we could wind up dead.
That one wasn't that good.
Mm.
I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either.
We gotta go in the police department.
I know. I just wanted to visit. Just wanted to visit, say hi to an investigations character, since we've just slapped him in there.
What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric.
According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
So beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime.
It sure seems that way. Oh.
What's wrong?
It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight.
If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is, if this is the guard station, then where's the guard?
Who's flying the Who's flying the guard station? I have a feeling I know who he is already. I was gonna say Nick. It should be very obvious by this decor,
Oh yeah.
especially that giant Texas sign.
Texas.
Look on the floor, a lasso.
Looks like it's set up to trap something.
A trap here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso missed.
You sure have an active imagination.
Also, for anyone saying that Emma wouldn't sound like this, I had this kind of voice when I was 15, so fight me. This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon.
But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way.
Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch.
I'd say that's more of a yeah myself.
Like a Wilhelm scream?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And not a Howie scream.
No, more Wilhelm than Howie.
Okay. Yipes, these sure are prickly. They must be the real deal.
I would think just one big one would be sufficient.
These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually.
How so?
Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her.
I'm not so sure I see the resemblance.
It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. There's a security guard uniform hanging here.
It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly.
A leather jacket, leather pants, leather... What was that called again? A punchy, a paunchy, a pinchy... I know, a poochie. Emma, honey, you're killing me. I used to wear these all the time. Wait, maybe that wasn't it.
It's a poncho. I think I'll keep that information myself for the time being.
I used to wear a lot of ponchos.
Oh yeah, those were in fashion back in the day.
Mm-hmm. I loved them. They made me feel really cool because they swooshed around. I still like wraps and ponchos, but I usually get too hot, actually. That's why I just don't... That's actually why I don't wear them that much anymore. I get too warm. Maybe you should start wearing them. Because you're always cold. You're always cold.
They're not warm enough.
They're not warm enough? Are your fingers blue today?
No, not today.
Okay. For anyone who doesn't know, Katie is pretty much a lizard. She needs constant heat, dry heat, not humidity, to the point where, like, she just can't feel her hands or feet.
Oh, yeah.
She's always cold. I got her this This is like the best purchase, but it's like the dumbest looking thing, so I knew I was taking the biggest gamble in the world by getting it. It's like a Snuggie, except it's Sherpa lined on the inside. It has a pocket in the front, and it snaps shut in the back, and you can put your feet in it. So you can literally just walk around in this walk. You can just literally become the walking blanket.
Yes.
And I was like, this is the dumbest thing ever, and she's either gonna laugh in my face or love it, and she did both. and then ran upstairs to show her roommate. Someday when I live in a cold enough climate, I want one. They're on Amazon, and they're actually not that bad of a price. If you've got Prime, that slashes the price down really nicely. So yeah, when we went up to my cabin, that abomination that abomination came up with us, and I'm so delighted. It makes me so happy.
Look, it's so warm.
It's Sherpa, dude. Sherpa's just godly.
You saw me just like dragging that around from like the bedroom to the living room, and just wherever I was sitting, that was with me. I was wearing it.
It gave me the happies so much. The only time you weren't wearing it is when you were cooking.
Yeah.
Oh, that gave me the happies so much.
It looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here.
There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there. So why don't we do that?
We can't get behind.
Why don't we? Oh, yeah, that's right. We can't. I mean, I could try vaulting.
Careful of the... Is that a bottle of whiskey? Careful of the whiskey and the cactus.
Uh-oh.
And gin and... Is that sake? Doesn't seem right.
I mean... It's Japanifornia, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, but in Texas theme, I'd think you'd want tequila.
Yeah, but we're still in Japanifornia. I mean, he did grow up in just West LA.
Yeah, that's true.
Sir, you can't drink on the job. Sir, watch him. he's been taking drinks from that flask the whole time.
The evidence room is beyond that door.
Let's just walk in. It won't open.
You thought it'd just be open? I think we need someone's permission to get in there first.
Well, now what?
Didn't they say they arrested someone?
That's right.
This place is charged with frantic energy as always.
Who is that? Is that me?
I don't know.
Shit. Transcript. Bless the Ace Attorney Wiki. I know exactly what page it's on and everything. Rise from the ashes.
Oh, yeah, that's you.
Yeah, okay, yep.
As I say, it's everyone's favorite big lug.
Yep. Please! Huh? Wasn't the... One steak lunch, please! Oh, it's you.
Detective Gumshoe.
Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
That was mean.
I can't help it. I just was wondering.
I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking.
Should we go buy him one?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go buy him just like a regular steak.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust Miss Stars either.
I'll just go to, there's a steakhouse like down the street. I'll go just get him something from there.
Okay, yeah, we should definitely do something nice for Detective Gumshoe.
Oh, yeah.
Now's no time for despair. We caught our criminal, now we just need evidence.
The criminal, you mean?
You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? I mean, you were there in court and all.
On the same day on the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department.
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. We arrested him, in fact.
It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy.
But Detective Gumshoe, who was it?
Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly.
Oh, okay, but... okay.
Wait, don't leave. If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later. A good cry?
Oh no.
Well, he ran off to the evidence room.
I'm afraid of people who cry.
Nick.
That's why I never look in a mirror. Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
Sassing the shit out of your boy.
I love him. I love him so much.
Oh my god.
Anyway. Well,
Whew.
this investigation's off to a running start.
Oh yeah, we have to do some awkward maneuvering. Still, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did. Best not to go too far down the road just right now. Things will just get confusing.
Oh, Nick, you sweet summer child. Oh, there it is. No. Oh. For anyone who doesn't think it sounds that bad, I have on soundproof headphones, and so does my mod, so that is, and I have my volume cranked up, so that is actually incredibly painful. And I have a headache. And I have a headache. Oh, god damn it. This is the downside to this character, and I mean the downside. But it's a big downside. What was that?
Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, the perpetrator. I'd say it. I was the perpetrator against him, sir. That's what I'd say. Oh, hi. Greetings, sir.
I love his little hamster voice so much.
I'm so glad you like the hamster
I
voice.
love your Meekins, and I want to hug him, but I'm terrified of that megaphone. I love Meekins, but that fucking megaphone, dude. Oh. Wait, I know who you are.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Officer Meekins. So you're a guard here at the detention center?
No, sir. I'm not, sir. I'm a lost little patrolman, like a lost lamb, sir.
Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report.
No, sir. How should I say this?
Wait. He isn't, is he? You. Officer Meekins, you didn't... Did you?
Ow!
Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir!
Meekins, please. Sweet honey. Just put it down. Why do they let him keep that in the detention center? Actually, they probably do just to piss everybody else off. That's...
They tried to take it away.
Yeah.
And their ears are... Now all their ears are bleeding.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Meekins. What? What?
No, this is an unexpected turn of events.
Mr. Wright, this guy couldn't even, like, kill a fly. I think he'd start crying.
Hey... he might have... That megaphone, man.
But the megaphone couldn't have stabbed Detective Goodman.
Look, that thing could probably do anything. I'm not...
No,
They couldn't get it away from him, Emma. He still has it. They didn't get it away from him. I'm not testing anything.
Mr. Wright, if anything, it would cause a sonic boom, kind of like a sonic blast that would result in blunt force trauma, not a stabbing.
I don't doubt anything that megaphone can apparently do.
It's not magic.
Look, they didn't take it away from him, Emma. I'm scared.
Scientifically speaking, that's just not possible.
Sirs? Sirs? Are you okay, sirs? Well, I just killed the streamer, so...
I don't know why, just Meekins just like watching this argument go on and they're just being like, sirs? I don't know why that's so funny to me, but holy shit.
Well, I killed the streamer, so...
Oh my god. Oh, just give me a sec. There were actual tears in my eyes from that. Holy shit. Alright. Oh, man. Oh. Whew. Alright. What's up, Meekins? Oh, I love how his badge reflects his pose right now.
I know.
Look at his fucking name card. Oh. Oh, Meekins!
Sir! I'm a patrolman with the General Affairs, sir! Sir! Ow! I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins.
Oh god, thank you, Nick.
I had some business that day, sir, so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir.
So, normally there's a guard at the evidence room.
That's right, sir. Because the evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer was not only an Officer Marshall. Marshall?
Really? You couldn't figure that out by all the decoration?
I know, I'm surprised he knew.
Well, I mean, he's probably gone down to the evidence room. He kind of seems like the errand boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows everyone and no one knows him.
Oh.
Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. Suspicious person in the evidence room. Suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person! Ow, 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 ow. I don't know how I did that, goddamn.
That was incredible. Especially with the chicken sound.
What the heck is this guy doing?
So what happened then?
After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days?
Did he go into a psychotic break or something?
He had to have, because we saw him in Miles' office.
Miles?
Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth.
You call him Miles?
To annoy him.
But he's
anyway.
He's not here to annoy?
Anyway. Moving on.
gonna write this down. Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no bandage for me, sir. So, I did what I could to wrap it up, sir.
A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky.
Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime?
Ow!
Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess?
but sir, but there was nothing I could do.
Nothing you could do?
Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed the knife at me, I just hollered, sir.
I thought he blacked out.
I don't know, Emma.
Okay.
And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious.
If he gets in the stand, I think you're doomed.
I think I can survive. I've survived. I don't even want to say I've survived worse. That's just... I've just survived.
Emma slowly making notes and collecting evidence about Nick and Miles is the best running gag. Like I said, that's Emma's subplot. She's just slowly... Meekins. Oh my god, please, Katie.
Oh no.
Please.
Sir, will you want Zoom for your evidence, please, sir?
And then squadoodle it.
I can't. The next thing you do, you were... Huh?
Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared.
What?
Then, when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hands, sir. Oh, the shock! Oh, the sorrow! Sir, can you imagine how I felt?
The victim's body disappeared?
That's some story. Oh, the huge manatee. Chad said, "Oh, the humanity," but I love saying, "Oh, the huge manatee." Oh.
I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct?
Mr. Wright, no, he's gonna start using the
Emma,
megaphone.
plug your ears. You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right?
Mr. Wright, this is a terrible idea.
Just keep your ears covered.
I don't think that's gonna help.
Keep your ears covered.
Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir.
Mr. Wright, it didn't help.
I tried.
Ah!
If you have to label me as a perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim.
I do like how every time Meekins slams his hand into his palm, it makes the sound that the judge's gavel makes.
Yeah. Like, damn, how hard are you hitting your palm?
Yeah.
Oh, you're on your injured hand.
Yeah. I also love in this sprite, especially his Bruce Campbell chin.
He does have a Bruce Campbell chin.
I mean that in the best way possible.
Live action AA Bruce Campbell for Meekins.
Bruce Campbell isn't scrawny enough to be Meekins.
Damn. They could just, like, CG a skin in your body.
CG is, yeah, like they did with Chris Evans as Baby Steve. Baby
yeah.
Steve Rogers, yeah. Oh, that would be really fucking surreal. Oh, God. Oh, man. I say that with all the love in the world to Bruce Campbell, by the way. Maud and I actually got to see Bruce Campbell live and meet him. He's very, very nice.
I would, but you happen to be in detention. And alive, and well at that.
Yeah. Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that.
Also, getting Bruce Campbell to do a hamster voice like that. He's a man of many talents. But like,
voice him.
But like,
they put my voice over his movements and lip reading.
But like, I was gonna say, having Ash from Evil Dead sound like that. Come on, man.
Look, we're gonna go with we just need his face. I'll do the voice, and we're just going to do a CGI body. There we go.
That's gonna be the most uncanny valley thing in my life. Help.
Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman?
Well, sir, if I had to label him a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side.
So you didn't know him?
Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or any creature comforts. I don't know any detectives.
So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
Sir, I had no intentions of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Ow. I have a headache. At least someone around here is more confused than I am.
Look at the badge, Meekins.
Officer Meekins, have a look at this.
Go ahead, sir. Laugh. Laugh at me, sir.
Huh?
I know what you want to say. You're going to tell me how she has one just like it.
Me? Why would I?
I know, sir. I know. I'm the only one without a girl with matching badges. Nowhere. I'm alone. All alone. Is that so wrong?
But you have no memory.
Life isn't all about high school sweethearts or youthful romances, sir.
What?
Is he talking about those badges on her coat?
Huh.
I'd like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory.
I'd like to address the weirdness that he just brought up.
Anyway, maybe we should, give him, like, a picture of Bruce Goodman to see if he recognizes him?
Right, the ID card. Here you go, Mr. Wright.
Yeah. Thank you.
Do you think you could take a look at this? Should I laugh back into Maya?
Hey! That's it, sir! That's it! That's it!
That's what?
My head was blank until this very moment. But, sirs, now I remember. I remember, sir!
You mean you remember what happened?
Correct! That card was the cause of all of it!
This ID card?
Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing.
I'd better pry into this one a little deeper.
Oh, Mr. Wright, I'm afraid.
So am I. Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Without the megaphone?
Well, sir, might say I'm a lost little patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will.
Officer Meekins, do you ever get the sense of deja vu?
All the time.
See, he gets it.
Look, Emma, he has also had like 3 different stories.
He gets it.
He delivered stuff to Edgeworth, but also blacked out and didn't wake up until after the event when Bruce had disappeared, and he also consecutively passed out and didn't wake up until he was in the detention center.
He gets it.
I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman who was in the evidence room.
And that's why you thought he looked suspicious?
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
What?
Sir, I assure you, I was all flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him.
Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him?
Do unto others before they do unto me. My father's words, sir.
Well, what happened then?
Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I awoke, I was here.
Right. This is the second storyline.
So, clearly he was trained by Gumshoe. He does look up. He does look up to Gumshoe. He wants to be just like Gumshoe, which is super cute. He mentions that at some point.
Yeah, at some point.
Yeah. So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you?
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim whom he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card.
In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim.
And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died.
That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines.
Huh? But you still ended up here?
They told me that I had to be,
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. That's a voice. That's quite a voice to keep up for a while. Take a drink of tea.
They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said.
But you don't remember the events clearly.
No. The videotape is quite clear.
Huh? Videotape?
From the security camera. My crime, the crime I swore to stamp out. It's there, it's me, it's on tape.
And you waited until now to tell us this?
Sorry, really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it.
No, thanks. I have my own. Oh, guess we better go check out the crime scene.
Okay, let's get out of here, Mr. Wright, please.
Let's run.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives desk.
Oh boy, hang on. Oh, from one voice to another.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Police Chief Gant.
Yeah, except you're super happy about this one.
Yes, I was gonna say, could you take the chief detective this time? Because I know he does have a couple of lines.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, and Gant's talking to him.
Yeah. And you're sure this is all, You know what it means if there's anything missing.
Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine.
I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal?
Yes, sir. We'll scout the place again, sir.
The chief of detectives is looking a little flustered.
Also, I remembered you made him part Southern.
Yes, you did. Yay! Ah, righto, my boy. How have you been? Swim much? Oh, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir.
How much of that was Nick and how much of that was you? I'm just calling you out right here.
Nick. It was Nick.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm going to abuse the fact that you love this man so much.
I do. Look at him. He's so happy.
He's just
He's just a happy person.
Yeah, he's just a happy dude.
He is. Look at the happy.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
I don't know.
Okay. This is Gant's theme. I can't remember if it actually showed up in court. I don't think it did.
No.
So, when Katie and I were at our last job together, not the one where she was my manager, I've worked with her twice. It did, but only for a short time.
Okay.
But yeah, I worked with Katie again, in an office setting, and this time we were working as equals. She was not my manager, but we had our cubes next to each other. And I was playing my Ace Attorney on, there's like a Ace Attorney playlist on Spotify that has all of the soundtracks. But I was playing it really low. But still, as soon as this theme came on, I just heard her chair behind me, and I just turned around, and her eyes were just slowly showing up above the cube. Like the top of her head was slowly peering up above the cube. Like, I hear him. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Look, I love this man.
Amazing, says chat. Oh my god. It was amazing. I did have that on low, so I was very impressed. To be fair, I would do the exact same thing, except she would be able to hear me scurrying over and banging into things, because I'm not as stealthy.
Is Mr. Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, Worthy. Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Yep. Well, they've had no end to trouble with this boy since last year. You mean, since the incident on Gourd Lake? It doesn't look good having the top prosecutor sit in the defendant's chair, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto?
Oh, good. The nightmare the nightmare profile.
A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career.
You didn't like him.
I didn't.
Okay, I was gonna say, Gant.
But I have to save face. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught with forged evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say.
Why, they can't. They just do about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
What?
It's downright odd, I tell you. A detective getting killed on their own turf, too, I mean. They're being the prosecutors, I assume.
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
What evidence is this?
Now, Righto. I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular. Well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it.
I wasn't expecting much anyway.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets, can't stand them.
I do believe him when he says that. I'm not laughing because of that. I'm laughing because of something between me and Maud. I actually 100% believe him when he says that.
But you know. It's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives' trap shut.
Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier.
Huh? You saw that? Whoops!
I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detective to do.
Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Also, do you hear organ music, or is that just me?
I do.
Okay. Is there anything we can do to get him to talk, you think?
Let's take a look around and see.
Oh, no. Oh, sorry I had to see that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. It took away every last bit of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not! Well, except for this. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. You didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something?
The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of this just in case.
A half-written document dated 12/21 can only be submitted to the Chief of Police. Goodman's lost item report added to the court record.
We really should get back to investigating the police department crime scene. We need permission first. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Well, I never thought the day would come when Raito asked me for help.
I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room.
Now, Raito.
I still get chills. I have goosebumps right now. Please, Gant. The stare. Stop it.
Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all.
That would be my response.
Raito, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, "Sir, can I borrow 50?" I'd give them 50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate the room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
Just goes to show you never know until you ask.
And for you, here, you can borrow this.
Huh? Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it?
It's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor.
Now just run along and do your best now. Later, folks.
And as he leaves Katie's life, she sighs.
Goodbye until next time.
I'm only picking on you because you know I do the same thing with Miles. I'm just like,
Goodbye.
I'm like, goodbye, Miles. Looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID.
You seem happy.
Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir.
Oh god. I think this place has a bad influence on this girl. Oh man, those voices back to back. Jesus.
you need a tea break.
I'm good to keep going.
Okay.
Just man.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh right, we've got to examine the door again.
The evidence room is beyond that door.
And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Aha! The card reader's turned off, see?
What is that security guard thinking? Howdy, partners. Well, well, what's made my Bambina sky so gray?
Officer Marshall! Why does it have to be him?
Nick?
After I just want a break from all the characters.
No, Nick, you want to go see Edgeworth.
Shh.
No, I'm your conscience.
Quiet.
No.
Do you smell that? It's chloroform.
You trying to chloroform your conscience, Nick?
I'm gonna chloroform myself.
Nick,
bro.
that's... Nick. 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 Nick! We're so fucking dumb. I appreciate anyone and everyone who watches us, because oh my god, we're fucking stupid.
Oh god, yeah, we are.
That's what makes it fun.
I don't know why you guys are sticking around, but thank you.
Probably because they're having fun too, I would hope. Considering we got another Kazi laugh. Because that's the best part. Yes, thank you. That gives me the intense happies. Thank you. That was a good shot of serotonin. What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here is my saloon. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest? That's better than the sheriff's badge in these parts. Yeehaw? Well, what are you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. Crime scene's awaiting.
Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if I could ask you some questions.
Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres.
You're busy, then.
Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you.
Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres.
Would a steak help? Would an Officer Marshall snack help? That smell. Reminds me of Texas. I don't even think he's been to Texas.
I don't either.
That's the thing.
He was there like once on spring break.
And he just fell in love with it.
So he was there for like what, a little over a week, and
Yeah.
he has just never. It changed his life.
Yeah, you were there for like what, a month?
Oh, I've been to Texas plenty of times.
Oh, okay. I have never been, actually.
Yeah,
I've heard...
I've
Well,
been
no, I've been once.
I've been down there so many times
I
over
was...
my course of my life.
Okay, I was there once for a convention. So I was in Austin, and I didn't really see the city. But I've heard, I think it's Is it Houston? There's one place that's like especially youthful, and my friend in the Air Force was stationed there for a while. And she really liked it.
Houston or Dallas?
I think it was Houston. It's more of like a younger crowd.
Yeah.
Or was it San Antonio?
Well, I mean, San Antonio's gorgeous.
I think it might have been San Ann. I don't know. I'd have to like double check on her Facebook or something, but I'm not going to do that right now.
Yeah, that's the area I've been the most, is San Antonio. Lubbock is really nice too, but
yeah, my mom has gone there plenty of times on business trips.
Mm-hmm. Oh, going to Sweetwater was really cool too, but that's just getting in a whole bunch of different stuff.
Yeah. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? I thought Detective Gumshoe said he was from West LA.
Yeah, me too.
No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby? Yeah, Miss Starr. I gotta remember to lower his voice an octave, damn it. What's this? What? What's wrong? A filet steak lunch. I see. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Steak lunch, give to Officer Marshall. All right, Bambina, you win. Anything.
Finally, it seems like
He's willing to talk. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it.
actually Officer Meekins at the detention center told
With a lot of megaphone.
a lot.
That poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly.
He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know? So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy. Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place.
You mean the security camera system?
I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know? I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do. Bon Jovi intensifies. He's from Jersey. Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen. Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The Dead or Alive soundtrack. You mean the live action of the video game? Is that what you're talking about?
There's a Bon Jovi song called "Dead or Alive," and
yeah,
referencing that. So,
Dead or Alive. Yeah. I'm not a big. Oh, about Billy the Kid.
Yeah.
That Bon Jovi did a soundtrack to. Okay, I do know.
Yeah.
I don't mind Bon Jovi, but like I do know if you're from Jersey, they do. It's like either you're a Bon Jovi or a Springsteen person, and I just like play this game for fun. I just ask people because I'm like, oh, apparently this is a thing in Jersey. So I ask people, I'm like, so Bon Jovi or Springsteen? I'm more of a Springsteen person, and I'm in the very small minority of that. Most people I know are Bon Jovi people over Springsteen. Because they're both from Jersey, so it's like, oh, are you a Bon Jovi or are you a... Yep, he's a Bon Jovi dude. I don't mind him. What's the one song that I couldn't stand that turned me off to Bon Jovi for a while?
It's My Life.
No, I like that song.
Oh, okay.
It was a newer one. I was in high school. Oh my god. It was like a weirdly cheerful one. Like, it didn't sound like Bon Jovi.
I don't know then.
Fuck, what was it? Oh, Who Said You Can't Go Home? I hate that song.
Okay.
I hate that song. The radio played it to death. Easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras.
Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned.
If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
Oh, you could be as loud as you want.
Yeah, you can be as loud as you want. I'm just saying I don't like the song because the radio overplayed it. If other people like it, then good on them. Music's arbitrary, man. I don't give a shit.
Plus, I love Bon Jovi, so...
Yeah, exactly. Maud will just smack me in the head with a 2x4, and that'll be that.
Yeah.
But no, I like Bon Jovi, I just prefer Springsteen.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's also a fist bump for me not, me being like, shut up with that song. It was just, oh my god, you know how the radio gets. They find a song, and they play it to death. That's why I don't listen to it anymore. Haven't for years, actually. Especially since they converted our local rock station.
Oh, that was just like the past couple of years.
I know, but like especially then, because I used to turn it on when I was at least running errands or something. Now I'm just like, CDs only. Support for all music, likes and dislikes? Yep. I agree. I agree with that. Music taste is completely arbitrary. 100%.
You're the security guard, you reckon?
One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card.
Thus the card reader by the door.
The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. Lucky Sevens went in on Just Blaze! Sorry.
So this is the ID card record.
Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more than that. Huh? I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet. Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before.
Maybe there's some way I can prove the record is tied to the stabbing.
Yeah, we show him Goodman's card, but first. Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire. You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened. There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 years ago.
2 days ago.
Oh, sorry, 2 days ago. What?
2 days ago. The day of the case. Of our case.
Look, man, I had a drink. Just don't hold it against me.
I'm not.
That's right. The evidence transferals. That was a weird emphasis on the syllables.
Edgeworth was talking about the transferals too. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferals thing is about?
We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see?
So what happens to the evidence after 2 years?
Wait, hang on. It's almost 2 a.m. What the hell am I doing scrolling through Ace Attorney streams? Well, welcome! You're making amazing... Go ahead, Maud.
Enjoying the insanity that is Ace Attorney.
That, and you're making fantastic life choices. All Ace Attorney all the time. So, welcome. Please stay, hang around, hang out and chat. You will find fellow Ace Attorney enthusiasts here. Goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. Do it every February. I see now. Transferal's like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated.
And that happened to SL9 2 days ago.
Alright. Cough it up. See this? This is the victim's card. ID card. Damn it. Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot?
The number on it is 5842189.
Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again. Look, the 4th number. It's a perfect match.
It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing.
What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world. So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
But wait, what did Officer Meekins say? Oh god.
There you go.
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
Bless the flashbacks for not having the screeching megaphone.
Yes, thank god. If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins?
Alright, compadre, you win. Guess I can give you this ID card record. Yay! IDs of all who entered the evidence room on 2/21.
I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here.
I forget, is there anything else we need to give or show Jake?
Nope.
I don't think there is, yeah. Because Jake doesn't have the same sort of vitriol for Lana in the prosecutor's office, so
No.
showing all that kind of stuff isn't gonna trigger that. Also, yeah, the 2 a.m. madness. It's like nearly 8 o'clock for us, so I mean, we have no reason for our insanity. At least you've got like plausible deniability. We have no excuse. It's pure talent, baby. Thank you, chat. Oh, there's a cute Easter egg with Gumshoe's locker. I remember.
Yes. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here.
So this is the evidence room? It really is kind of like a graveyard.
Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue.
Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Ah! Whoa! Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So is it true what I heard? Gumshoe, did you just punch a child? No, she punched him in the head. Gummy would never hurt somebody. Not intentionally.
Yeah, not intentionally. That's the key.
He gets close to body checking somebody in investigations too, but like full on body checking somebody. Oh, there you go. Back to the other one.
Yes. It's switching between these two voices, man. Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if someone asked me, sir, can I borrow 50? I'd give them 50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out.
Gumshoe, did you just punch a child? I can't get over that.
Yeah, it's true.
So, Chief of Police Gant will loan anyone $50? Even me? Oh, so that's what you were talking about. Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today.
Just for today?
Boss for a day. But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day.
Huh? Gee, thanks.
First of all, you'll want to have this. I can't. I love Gumshoe so much.
He's just a sweet man.
I just want to give him a giant hug. Oh, he's just such a sweetie. You just walk up and you're like, yo, Gumshoe, evidence to completely bone over the prosecution? And he's like, sure thing, pal! He's an equal opportunist. Scene of the stabbing of a detective at the PD. Let's take a look at that court record. Fantastic. Wonderful map.
Beautiful.
I remember fuckery with the Blue Badger in here, and on this specific map. So yeah, we didn't look at the lost item report like an idiot. He lost his ID.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. He was writing up a thing for his ID. Shit, sorry. I tell myself I'm not gonna... And then... Lucky number 7 came in at 420 Blaze It. Number we don't know came in at 440. Another number we don't know came in at 10 minutes later. And 2 people entered... Actually, 450 entered at the same time as 514.
Mm.
Alright. Wait. Look at it.
Again.
Always.
Detective, here's my attorney's badge.
You show that to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show their police badge. Enough said. I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice.
Hey Gumshoe, do you ever get the sense of deja vu?
All the time, pal. You know, I think I will take you up on that soup, by the way.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll give you some soup and I got something. I'll throw something else in there for you.
Really, pal?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh, well, thank you. Oh, the deja vu gag? I think that's Katie's favorite gag too.
It is.
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens. So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee right now, right? They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
That case? Oh, no.
Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course.
Oh.
That end deal 6, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth.
Maybe we can get him to tell us more about that case.
We have to present evidence, so boss for a day.
After he tells us about being the boss.
So, Detective Gumshoe, your boss for the day? That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department. But if you're boss, who's flying the plane? I mean, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial.
In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again.
I'm adamant, though. I'm gonna take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker in here, too, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course. I am a detective, after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal. Only you can open? This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker's fixed so that only one detective can open it.
Using their ID card.
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my 3rd card since entering the force already. That sounds like a lot. Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand. Don't be so sure about that, Gumshoe.
Don't tempt fate.
Yeah. Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint? Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coated with a fingerprint. And there's the Easter egg.
Aw,
Oh.
the picture.
Oh, Gumshoe and Maggie are so cute. So the only locker we can open is our own. Funny, they look like normal lockers. I agree, bless those two. These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see? The handles? On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it, bazap, you get a shock. If that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. Evidence locker. Only the assigned detective's prints can unlock it. Indicator lamp lights up when it's open. Evidence locker added to the court record. We're just gonna... Oops. Wrong button. Oh, open it. I wanted to look at the picture. There's a blood stain on your locker, Gumshoe. Gumshoe! Where did you go? I love that they disappear.
When you, oh yeah, because it's just,
You
like,
have
basically
to-
just walking around them.
Yeah, you have to look. Well, first of all,
Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card record for the people who came in here the day of the stabbing.
oh shit. Sorry, I pressed A too quickly. I still have the transcript up though, so.
I don't.
It was all Gumshoe stuff, so.
Oh, okay.
Present. ID card record. Oh, I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa! I have the settings set so it doesn't do that, but all right. What is it? That second number.
It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Mr. Edgeworth. What? The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth. What?
Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room?
Mr. Wright, what does this mean?
I don't know.
Why? Oh my gosh, where is Mr. Edgeworth if he's not investigating?
I don't know.
Do you think he's back in his office?
We'll have to check after this.
Okay, okay. There's actually quite a few things we can show Gummy.
We're also getting close on time.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, and this day, this investigation day, weird bear murder mystery is, I think that's Danganronpa. We're about halfway through, I think. Are we? I'm looking at all the
Yeah, a little over halfway.
on the investigation day.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's finish with Gumshoe. I like talking to him.
Okay.
And then we'll investigate this area. We'll start investigating next time. If you are interested in Danganronpa chat, it's like on every system now. They're coming out with like a huge like special edition thing on the Switch. But like it's on PS4, it's on PC, on Steam. Oh, okay, you don't have the emotional fortitude to play it. It's, I mean, my opinion is that Ace Attorney is more intense, but yeah, it does get intense. Okay, so yeah, we can actually show Gumshoe quite a few things.
Yes.
That's the victim, Detective Goodman's ID card. These days, everything's cards and secret numbers. I can never relax.
That's only because you always lose your card.
I always forget my secret number, too. Scary, huh? My face should be ID enough. What's the world coming to?
Detective Gumshoe. Rebel against the system. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Nick is, punk at heart. Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? And haven't we had this conversation before?
I think we have.
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Again.
Apparently, he still hasn't remembered.
Found Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a... Oh god, what kind of accent came out of my mouth? Sky to do such a thing. Oh my god. We've already seen this from him too.
We've already seen
The
that
Blue
as well.
Badger, yep. Actually, no. There's new stuff with the Blue Badger.
There's always new stuff with the Blue Badger.
Of course there is with this fucking demon.
I was trying to save you, though.
Bullshit.
I love the Blue Badger.
I know you do. This is my crowning achievement, my masterpiece, you might say. But art is always misunderstood, pal. Art? He was dancing proudly on the day of the awards ceremony. But there were a lot of people coming and going after the ceremony, so they took the Blue Badger away for a while.
Really? Why?
Oh, they said it was shameful or something like that. Shameful! I toiled night and day!
I sympathize with Detective Gumshoe. but I can't see why they moved it.
Detective Goodman's note and that switchblade knife. I bet Mr. Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone.
Because of the SL9 connection?
That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared.
No, it wasn't, but but why would the evidence from the case turn up now?
Oh, that's right, you have that binder.
No, you Gumshoe.
Wait, Mr. Wright has a binder?
No, I don't.
Yeah, Belle, he's got
No.
he's got one. It's in his
Gumshoe.
office. It's in his office. You should look for it next time.
No.
It's got all of Mr. Edgeworth's cases.
No.
It's super detailed.
I told you not to talk about it.
No, you asked me to put it on your desk after we were done investigating in the office after Miss Faye was murdered.
I'm glad I took that home so no one else can see it.
Note to self, Mr. Wright was weirdly obsessed with Prosecutor Edgeworth's cases. And put it in a pink binder. Color correlation?
You having fun over there, Emma?
Look, I'm just taking notes. This is really weird.
So why would the evidence from that case turn up now?
I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case. I mean, to be fair, that's what happens when you kind of, like, retcon a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
So, but I love that you use that for that gag. No. This, though. That's the photo Miss Starr took.
Anything you can tell us about it?
That Miss Starr is quite the lady. Why, I remember it was winter. I was 16. She was the only one who ever got me to talk about what happened. 16? That's how old I am now, or going to be later this year. I wonder what happened.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe wore his trench coat in high school, too.
Nope. I know why he wears that trench coat. And the evidence locker is the last thing we can show him, I think. Can we show him the lost item report? Allow me to say one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing.
That's fine.
You bet it's fine, pal. You can't open the lockers if your fingerprint doesn't match. If you can open it, they'll give you 50 cents. Note, the police department lacks faith in its lock system. After all, Detective Goodman was stabbed here after opening his locker. But at the same time, he was found dead over at the prosecutor's office. There we go. Now that was a bloody, violent case.
Violent? So it was a murder?
A serial killing.
A serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all.
But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him. And this was 2 years ago? That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight, and started the rumor mill.
Rumors about forged evidence.
It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. Huh? What do you mean? Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see? So, that switchblade knife...
The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself?
Okay, and that's all that we've got with Gumshoe. I think that's all we can talk to him about.
Yep, for right now.
I think in general, actually.
Yeah, I mean, we get more dialogue with him, but as we search around stuff.
No, we don't.
Not in the dialogue tree, but we get more dialogue.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were talking about in the dialogue tree. I was like, Trent says no. Okay, so yeah, let me save. I always do, like, during investigations on the second day. So, yeah, like I said, as the cases get longer, we're gonna have to find places and times to call it. So, we're gonna call it here.
Yeah.
It's a good place to stop. We're about halfway through investigation on day 2, so we'll finish it up next time. Because next time is a hard stop for Katie.
Yep.
And...
Sorry, guys.
Oh no, how dare you have life. How dare you have to go to work and make money
I know, it's
to
awful.
survive. I am gonna actually write a note, though. And stick it up on my thing. Yeah, not monies, I agree. So thank you guys so much for watching. Michelle the Snowflake, if you're still in here, because I see that my viewer count has dropped, but that doesn't really mean anything. Sometimes OBS just lies to me. Thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. And I do agree with your comment about Danganronpa. It does get kind of fan servicey. I agree with that comment. But we were right in the thick of serious conversation, so I couldn't say anything. Yeah, thank you for stopping in. And yeah, thank you guys all for watching on stream and when I later put this up on YouTube. Katie and I really appreciate it. It gives us the happies.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we really, really appreciate it. And we will see you guys on Tuesday. So, thank you so much for watching. This has been Danny.
And Katie.
And we're signing out. Have a good one, guys.